Good morning, people. This is Sam, South Carolina Happy Bees, and I can't see my screen yet, so y'all bear with me. This is the nuke that, or the swarm that I caught down in the nursery back on 25th of last month. So they've been in here for a little over a month and 2 days. Today is the 27th, and it is my birthday. I am 72 years old today, proud of it. But we're going to check into this one. I tried to check in it yesterday, but as soon as I got the top off, it started raining. So we know how these bees act or react or whatever. They get mean quick. So we got the smoker today, and we're going to smoke them a little bit. They may be good, they may be bad. It's early still for the bees, so we're okay. And they look like they're filling up pretty good here. But I didn't raise these bees, so I don't really know exactly how they're going to react or act. This is a swarm that came off the nursery. I have more hives down at the nursery now. We are finally getting a little nectar flow. So I put them a super in here, which they're on, but they're not doing a whole lot. So we're going to take this super off. There we go. Take that super off. No, this is the super. We're going to take this off. How many times do I have to say it until I hear myself? Okay. Now this is the bees up here. We're going to let them know that I'm coming in. All the smoke they need. Okay, this one. Okay, we put this box on. They started filling up the bottom box. This is a new frame that was put in on April the 11th. It has worker brood, it has eggs, it has drones. This side here they have worker brood, eggs, and drones. This is drones. There's larvae capped. This is all worker brood over here, and they got the same thing on this side. So they're doing okay. And we're gonna set them right back here. We're going to make sure y'all can see. I was having so much trouble with my camera. With my camera and the mic. But I think I got it fixed now, I hope. We'll do this all at one time, people, and then split it, but I'm not good at splitting yet or any of that stuff. This one has about the same thing on it. It has the eggs. Maybe a queen on this one. We'll look. You see no queen, but it's got a lot of eggs and brood. Got worker brood and eggs over here, and got drones over here. A little bit of honey up here, so that's an indication to me that the honey flow is starting. We ain't got one full bloom yet, but we got one started. And I may have some bloopers in my videos, but like I say, I'm not good at the splitting and trimming and all that stuff. I've been working at it, but there's Yellow Queen. There she is right there. That's a full out brood chamber. And that's full. Little girl bringing in pollen right here. Now this hive here we will probably split today once or twice. And we'll probably take that frame out. This one has worker brood, eggs, little larvae. This is brood, capped brood. This is honey across here. This is eggs and larvae in here. This one has brood, drones, eggs, a couple of queen cups that we're going to get rid of. This side has the same thing. And it has queen cells or cups. Nothing in them. Here, here, here. There's nothing in them, but we don't want to give them no dreams of that. That's a good frame. That's a good one. Move. That little girl just got a yellow buttocks. Not a yellow belly, yellow buttocks. This one. There's another one that's laid up with eggs and brood. Little queen cup over here. Come on. Nothing in it. People, I have to take it away to turn it up so I can see if there's a queen, because I don't want to be working around with a queen on the thing. This is all laid up and brood. This is a new frame that was put in there on April 11th. And this is with my strings that I put in that people says will fall out if I do, oops. Fall out if I was doing this. You know, I do this, this, and this, and they say I have to do it this way. Do it this way. Nothing falls out, see? That's if you build your frames right. The bees will build the foundation right. Come on. This one has brood and eggs and larvae, worker brood, little strip of honey. This one here has the same thing. You know, I'm just checking for queen cells here mainly because I know they're doing good, but this is all laid up with brood and bees and stuff. And that frame was started, nope, wrong date. Some of these frames get no marking because I get busy and I have to grab what I got. This one here is, this one started on April the 11th too. It has some drones walking around. This one has eggs in it too. Let's put them all back to where they were. Okay. Calm down, little ones. Let's get you out of here. We don't want to squish nobody. They like to get in between where the wings are on these, or whatever they want to call it. And this is something you can use your smoker for, is to get them separated out of there, because they'll get caught and they'll get squished. Like that one. And that one. And then we're going to take this frame and look at it again. It has drones and workers, brood, drone brood, worker cells, and not much more. That's it. That was put in there on April the 11th. So I guess April 11th was the last time we was in here. And we put this big box on the top. We don't want to squish anybody, so we're going to put this down. Put it down here. Then we're going to take this off. And this is how we inspect one of these big monstrous heavy hives. Okay. Give these to a little girl. They're working on it. These squirrels are working and building the foundation. Now this frame was put in there on April the 11th also. Just make sure you set the frame up against the hive that you're working on. If you miss the queen, she will walk into the wrong hive. This is a April the 11th one. They're building out the foundation. Over here they're festooning, which means they're building foundation. And in that one there is nothing and nothing. What we might do is take the queen, put her down here in the bottom, which is probably what we're going to do. This one has brood, no it don't. It has pollen in it. It's pollen both sides. And we're going to take this one and slide it over. And we're going to take this one and put it on the outside. And then we're going to put these empty ones, or about empty ones, on the inside, so they'll build them out. If you've got a block between, say, here and two empty ones, or two that they're supposed to be working on, if you've got a full frame here, it's hard to get them to build them outside ones. And that's why on a 10 frame box, they say that the outside frames, they barely work on them. When I used to do 10 frame, that's all I started with. And you have 10 frame, you got to take this outside one here that they're not building on and move it closer to in here to where they're at. And then later on, once they get a foundation, I can put an empty one here. I'm going to do that. I'm going to put this empty one in here and see how fast they build it out. No, we're not. We're going to put this one over here in there. This one has some brood. Little festooning going on there. And here. That's a good little frame. But you see how they got it built out? Now, you want it built out preferably with worker brood and not drones. And they will build this new one out to match that one most of the times. Little girl jumped on the top and got her foot stalked. This one. Has some pollen and some nectar. No eggs. That would be a good one for the queens to start laying in. Just got some pollen and nectar in there. No eggs. But we're going to put the queen down here. We're going to put this one. They're saying they won't be smoked again. When you smoke them, what the smoke is supposed to do is calm them down. And what it actually does is, one of the things it does, I don't know what all it does, but one of the things it does is that they think there's a fire, so they're gathering honey and they're gorging on the honey, so when they bend to sting you, they can't do it. That's the theory. But we're going to put this one, or we've got this one. This is stores, so it'll go to the outside, and that's stores, so it will go to the outside. So what we're going to do here, we're going to do a couple things here. We're going to put that one back. This is a super frame that we're going to put in the super. And this is why I put super frames in here. You see how the bees are in there? They're already filling it up with nectar and stuff. They have fixed a hole here that was in there. And go back and check, there's a hole here. They have fixed it. And we're going to put them in the honey super. And we're going to take another frame. We're going to leave that on the outside. Now, we'll stick that one here. We'll take this one and put it here. We're going to leave that one there. We're going to take this one and put here. That'll be in my pocket, people. And then we're going to take one of these. It's got the yellow queen on it right there. She's right there. So we're going to take it, turn this back around, and they'll build this out quicker. We're going to take this one. I don't want to push my queen down between two frames. We're going to put this one here. We're going to put this one here. Because I don't want to, some people just take that frame with the queen on it and push it down like that, or got queen cells on it or something, and they'll push it down like that. I don't like doing that because there's always that possibility of tearing the queen cell off or rolling the queen. This is why I do what I do. We're not going to give them any pollen because they've got pollen. And we're going to take this frame that's heavy and stick it over here. Okay? And we're going to take, made it big enough for y'all to see. Y'all hold on. There we go. Okay, we're going to take another super frame here, move this one over, yep, they need some protecting, some behaving stuff again. Let me walk over here in the shadows, walk by a leaf or a limb. is for 27. I'm coming. Like I said, I don't know how to cut all this stuff off. This is just what I do when they attack me for no reason. What we're going to do is take one of these frames here that they've been working on, put a date in it, we got a couple of them like this, and I've been asked, okay, 4/27, my birthday. You take that and put it in. Sometimes they'll build a frame out down here. You can, if it got eggs or anything in it, if you want to save it, you can cover it off and put it in a regular frame. You can rubber band it and or whatever, depending on what size it is. Yep, just squished one, but that was the one that was going to sting me. I remember her. Come on, girls. But we will come back and make splits with this one. And we're going to give them some food. Put that frame back in there. Right. Kind of forgot that because they were trying to eat me. Okay. Put that frame in there. Empty, waxed frame. I'm still using wax on some of the supers because I've still got it. Give them a little bit of food here. If you leave the top open on these jugs, bees will jump in them. If they got sugar water in there, put that top back on. Oh, you know that's them, but they're done that, still doing it. Why doesn't that have a top? I mean wrong top. Right. Okay, we're going to take these off again. We messed up again. Sam does that. We're going to take this one out. And take this one out. See, there's no queen, no drone, no queen cells. So we can slide it in between these two, because I've got a lot of room because I build my boxes different. I've got, I guess, 7/8 of an inch in this one to play with instead of 3/8. Okay, that's that. Put this back up there. We take this and put it up here. And I have people ask me about my vent holes here. I use window screen. I use the wire instead of the nylon or whatever that stuff is, because they'll eat through that. They won't eat through this. But like in the winter time, if they get too much of a ventilation, they'll close these up. This one is closed up. This one is half closed up, partially closed. And these here in the back, they are closed up. So if they don't need the ventilation, they'll fill up the holes. If they need the ventilation, they'll take that propolis back off. But that is them. We can put that there. We'll come back and mark it because this has been long enough. I hope y'all enjoyed. Hope you learned something. If you want to find out something else, you let me know and we'll take care of it. But this is Sam with South Carolina Happy Bees. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe. Leave us a comment. You could even share. Y'all have a great day. Bye.